people who will be expert in marketing, sales, and people who will be expert in drilling and welding. Capital intensive in the sense that we'll be using machineries, not major machineries, but small machineries such as welding machineries and drilling machineries. Both the ratio for these technologies is 1:1, they will go hand in hand. If we employ 2 units of capital intensive technologies, then we'll be employing 2 units of labor intensive technologies too. Now we have the USP, unique selling propositions of UpCart. UpCart will be equipped with the all-utility stair climbing chassis with the convenience of traditional folding cart. With 4 wheels always in contact with the ground, the loads that are upon them gets equally distributed. Thus, it improves the stability and also improves the balance. The tri-star wheel mechanism or the 3-wheel mechanism that is employed by our company reduces the pressure that we apply on the supporting areas, thus increasing the stability and also allowing our product to climb over the terrains very smoothly. Built to last, bearings that can hold up to the rigors of the modern world and that can shape up itself to the different obstacles. Adjustable handles help you to adjust the height of the handle according to you, your wish in both the surfaces level as well as staircases. SWOT analysis, our strength, low cost product, durability is high. Currently there aren't any big competitors in this field, domestic competitors, more features than an ordinary trolley. Our opportunity will directly go in the opportunity slide. It's a solution for a high labor cost. New markets are increasing due to new supermarkets. Customer segmentation. Our main customer segmentation is the mass market and the segmented market, and the main target market are the people falling in the age category of 45 to 54. As earlier mentioned, that these people have a limited tendency to carry the loads, after which they have to be dependent on someone to carry the loads. Railway station and agencies which are dealing in the door-to-door delivery of heavy loads, example, gas cylinders agencies. Customer response, after a survey around with people, we found out that this was the survey. 95% of the people wanted to implement it, rest 5% did not want, and the pricing structure is shown in the slide. The product description is out here. You can see in the slides. It will be majorly secured with a Velcro straps made from conduit and nylon. The dimensions are in the slide. The net weight goes up to 1.25 kgs, which is made by our own hand, but not using many of the materials. Now the capital structure is presented by Vikas Mittal.
Our company UpCart has projected the investment of ₹9 lakh, which will be contributed by each partner in the ratio of 1:1:1, which comes up to 3 lakh each. Now we come to the pricing of each product is ₹820. The break of 820 is here. Now we come to the profit and loss for the year 31st March 2017 and the preceding years. As we can see that we are having the loss of in the first year. From the second year we are having the profit. Now we come to the statement of profit and loss for the year 31st March 2017. As our expenses is more than the revenue, so we are incurring a loss in the very beginning year of 75,900. Our payback period, as I have earlier mentioned, that we are incurring a loss in the very beginning year. Thus we are meeting a payback period within the 5 years. Now I'd like to hand over the mic to Divyam Sharma.
The developmental stages and scale-up plans. There are basically 5 stages in which we'll be developing our company. First stage is already done. It is the product developmental stage. Basically, it's an R&D stage in which we would see what problem it is, which we have already seen. Now, give a solution to that and see whether the people in the market, they like it or not. Introduction stage. Introduction stage is the stage in which we introduce our product in the market and see what response comes back by the customers. The third stage is the growth stage in which we'll be earning our break-even and then again start up with the profits. Maturity stage is the summit where we have earned lots of profits. And decline stage, this is basically not the end stage. This is a stage which goes on all time because we got to see, because there is always a threat of competitors in our market. Competitive intensity. As we don't have more competitors in our company, we have taken up Porter's 5 forces of competitive intensity. First force being competitive rivalry within an industry. Competitive rivalry within an industry means having big shots like VIP. VIP is a luggage industry. They don't have one, they can just produce this product in one day and give it in the market, unlike us. So this is one of the threat. Threat of new entrants. There can be new entrants with the same technology or maybe an updated technology. Threats of substitute products. China is very close to us. They are very, like what we say, in Hindi we say prakhyat. They are very like, they are very good in producing substitute goods at very low prices, because at the end of the day, the customers don't have that thinking that I'll see the quality. They, at the end of the day, they see their pocket. So bargaining power of suppliers. Now we have many suppliers for our semi-finished goods which we'll be using. But after, in the later stages, as the government is increasing taxes, there is a threat of decrease of this thing. So, like, there can be this thing. The business model canvas, key partners, key
I'm
active-
sorry, but your time is over. So I hate to interrupt, but we have to maintain the time limit. So now moving on to the jury members. That was Team Upcut from Inspiria Knowledge Campus. So if you have any questions.
My first question is, you guys said there is no competition as such for this this particular product as of now. So you mentioned domestic. So is there any international competition?
Yes, sir. In Amazon, there is a US company that sells it in Amazon.
So what is the name of the company? That's what I'm more keen to know about it.
I am not knowing the name of the company, but
Fine,
their
fine,
price
fine,
is
fine.
high.
My next question is that, like, as you said, you just showed us the last slide on competition, right? So what is your take on this? That how do you think that you will be able to actually sustain against that, and you will be actually you'll be successful against all these odds that are there?
Sir, the main thing which we'll be focusing is on pricing. This product is available in the international market also, but this is at a higher price in dollars. So that will be expensive for our market segment.
I'll just cut you because you said VIP will come in, Chinese products will come in. So,
Sir, they can come in our market, but not at, if Chinese products come in, you know what Chinese products are. They can give it at 500 and give the quality at, like, we are giving a surety of 200 pounds of weight on our product, but they won't be able to give that thing. We have adjustable handles. The product is our advantage. The product, quality of our product is our advantage.
so what kind of guarantee you will be giving on your product?
Sir, guarantee is that, like, thinking for a customer's point of view, like, it's not, we always pay 20 rupees. Manlo, we take a rickshaw wala.
Guarantee, timeline guarantee, straight question.
It will be 1.5 years. Because, like, I'll explain this to you, because, like, if I am a customer and I take that
I
thing-
got your answer, but last question again is, have you thought that can you get any such technology patented or create some IP of this sort so that you can partner with other big players and build a business model out of it?
Sir, we are not trying to partner with big players. We want to partner this with the government, because government and gas companies, what they do is they take the gas on their shoulders and they go up. So this will be an add-on solution to their thing.
Okay. Fine, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Before I call the next team on stage, I'd just like to say that since we don't want to really cut the speakers, so what we've decided is that they're going to get the buzzer on the 5th minute, but on the 9th minute, when they just have 1 minute left, we'll press the buzzer again, so they know that they have to stop within a few 30 seconds or so. So then we don't have to cut them, because that's not what we want to do. Anyway, calling upon the next team, we have Team Innocent Bites from IIM Calcutta. Sounds quite interesting. So let's welcome Team Innocent Bites on stage.
Hi everyone, I am from the team Innocent Bites and I'm Sumedha. We are from IIM Calcutta. I have my team along with me, Nisha Gupta, Pooja Prakash Rao and Vidur Segal. So before I start, I just have a quick question. How many of us have heard in our families, that the kids are not eating food and your sisters or your cousins and all are having a tough time making them eat food? So have we had that instances in our families? Yes? Yes, all right. I see a lot of yes. Okay. So coming from the same school of thought, I had those thoughts, that there are a lot of times when the kids are not eating, or they are just not feeling like, the mothers are running around in the house, and eventually what happens is they end up giving a Lay's packet, they end up giving a pizza, they end up giving some biscuits and feel, okay, my child has ate a chips packet and a popcorn or maybe a couple of biscuits and is pretty satisfied. But are we giving the right nutrition to the kid at the root level? Is that really giving us, is that really giving the child the right nutrition? So that same school of thought we came from, and we thought of an idea which we really want to work on, which is named Innocent Bites. So basically, the idea is that we're going to target the picky eaters who do not eat with a very innovative, visually appealing foods and meals which are going to excite them, which are going to make them excited, happy, and they will eat. Now the question comes is how this food is going to be nutritive, right? So right from pastas to salads to burgers to pizzas, we're going to make them visually attractive, say a beer form or a beautifully carved a cartoon character, and which could excite them and which they would want to eat. The whole plan is that the foods will be fortified with nutrition. Say, for example, when I talk about bread, I am not going to talk about a simple plain maida bread. I'm going to talk about a bread which is fortified with spinach, and that becomes a very beautifully cut, designed bear shape or an elephant shape, which the kid, when opens the box, is very excited about it. And when eats it up, has got the food, has ate a junk food precisely, but that's full of nutrition because these are nutritive fortified foods. So we are the team, as I mentioned, me, Nisha, Vidur, and Pooja. We have our advisors, Mr. Darpan and Mr. Ravi, who are into logistics, and Ravi is himself a food tech entrepreneur who's been working a lot of fine dining and QSRs in Singapore and Bangalore. So coming back, what problem are we solving? We are trying to solve a problem where kids do not eat foods, they are picky eaters. The parents are having a tough time running around, do not know what to give, what not to give, and incentivizing kids. Now, incentivizing kids is generally what happens is, you incentivize, okay, I'll buy you this, I'll buy you that. Eventually, that is not the way forward because these things will lead to a not right way of eating food and leading to metabolic disorders in the future, which we all can see these days. A lot of obesity is coming on. So we want to work on the ground. Who are we? So we are the providers of a fun-filled box of innovative food for the pig eaters. What are we doing? We are creating amazing recipes. We are doing the shopping. We are doing the creations. We are doing the free delivery, and we are giving the meals on the time. How do we do it? What is our USP? Our USP will be the innovative packing, the visually appealing designed foods, and above all, the fortified raw material that we are going to use. So these are a couple of food products that we have already worked on. Few of them are in pipeline, few of them we've already seen tested. And if you notice, we have not even kept the names. We've kept very exciting names. If any of us would be asked to have a pumpkin vegetable, how many of us will have it? I wouldn't have it. I have a teammate who's a picky eater, she wouldn't have it, right? So what we really thought of, we're coming out with pumpkin burgers, which will not be named as pumpkin, but will be named as Yumkin Tumpkin burgers, which excites them, which makes them happy about it. Then we have some tortillas, we have some snacks in the next slides. Next. These are the 10 products that we have designed for the initial. Who do we sell to?
Guys, hold on. I think we got the gist, okay? we have a few questions before you guys move forward.
Sure.
Because we're just reiterating the same facts. Why would you be the one basically doing the entire curation, development, operations on your own when you can basically have mothers who are extremely aware of what their kids like, being the community, contributing to your platform, and you just basically are doing the delivery? Why can't you, like, you know, my friend here said, be the Uber of this? What's pushing you guys to do everything in-house? One. Secondly, you have more than, I can just count on my hands, 20 competitors in India alone doing this. Why would you be differentiated in any way? I still didn't hear anything that's like, I have a daughter who wouldn't care about mommy tummy, like, you know, pumpkin burger. The moment it's in her mouth, she's going to throw it out. So how are you differentiating there?
Yeah, so as I said, when I'm talking about the products, I say we are working on products which are fortified. If I'm talking about a bread, that's a spinach bread or a pumpkin bread. That's not your regular bread. Ensuring that the quantity is, you know, the right quantity, the right combination, and also ensuring the palatability. So it's not like, when you talk about why not mothers, how many mothers can make breads at home? Eventually what they'll do is they'll go out, pick up a bread and try to add veggies. How many kids does eat?
Have you done due diligence of these sample foods that you're talking about and have done a study? Because I didn't see any study that talks about that you've done a sample testing. You've seen the responsiveness of the kids, and thereby you have decided to curate these products.
So yes, I will agree to the fact that we've not done a complete analysis, market analysis, but we've created 3 products, and we have circulated in our own families with the combinations, and they have been accepted. They couldn't even identify, and they ate it.
They ate it, but did they want it back? Did they ask for it back? Okay, so few things first. My dad always thought I was best at everything even when I was not. So families is not the best place to test it, one. Secondly, you don't even have a market requirement documentation that talks about the viability of the product with data and statistics, saying that there has been double demands post-testing of the product. Thirdly, this, if you ask me, does not seem to fly. But I would let my other judges here kind of, you know, put their comments. The idea is fantastic. People are looking for unique food. But if you have not done a test bed, if you have not done a sample set study by geography, by demography, understanding their consumption pattern, looking at a double need validation, this makes no sense. And sorry.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, and because the way you are putting it, that you guys will be doing everything, that does mean to me setting up a lot of base kitchens everywhere, maybe different parts of this city, across India, then only you can actually achieve what you are saying,
just
right?
to interrupt, what we are doing is we are doing the basic recipe of this. All right? And then we are outsourcing it to, we have already finalized 2 vendors where a bakery vendor is there who works on the products.
This is coming now actually, because you didn't mention it.
The actual product, see, if you see the customer segment is B2B and B2C. In the B2B space, we are targeting the play schools. Play schools are the places where we find the picky eaters, and parents are not available to cook food in the morning. So this is how we are targeting the segment in the first phase, and then we are moving on to the mothers who are at home. So
Look, to me, still the same question as Som told you is the kind of scalability this model can have, and the kind of regeneration of demand by a kid or the family is more important to me. I think it needs a little further analysis on field before we discuss it further. But yes, you can share.
The initial phase rollout is in Delhi that we have planned, and with the 3 products have already been tested. And the next 4 products are in the pipeline. We are getting the testing done and the acceptability amongst the target audience.
Why Delhi?
Delhi, because we have the kitchen available in Delhi. We have our own people available in Delhi who are restaurant owners, and their kitchens are being available in the night for us. So that is how we are planning to move out.
Thank you.
So as you mentioned, we first move into the B2B space because we really want to identify and then move on to the B2C space. Thank you.
So much. Thank you.
We have to complete in time. We are running 30 minutes late.
Okay, thank you so much. That was Team Innocent Bites from IIM Calcutta. And moving on, we have the last team for the business plan competition. It's team Buy Loads. Well, Buy Loads from Inspiria Knowledge Campus, Siliguri, yet again. So let me call them on stage. That's team Buy Loads.
Good afternoon, Kolkata. Respected judges and all my lovely friends. My name is Avik Agarwal and my team members Vivek and Vedant from Inspiria Knowledge Campus is presenting our business plan. Our plan is something of logistics. So when we talk about logistics, Indian logistics is huge and it runs in an inefficient ways. But due to some startups, efficient ways and healthy technology is being infused in this industry. But that's not all. At intra-city level, Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities are still facing problems when we come to logistics. So by loads, we are into logistics for the new mongers coming into the business at intra-city level for carrying mini loads. By loads will be a company which will provide instant hassle-free bookings for mini load carriers to carry mini loads. And our vision is to facilitate smooth and efficient business. Coming to the pain points, when there is something on mini loads, people generally don't know to select what kind of mini load carriers. When they select, they don't know where we'll get them. And when we find them, we don't know what is the actual amount to pay. Now this is really interesting. Why is it interesting? Because from destination A to destination B, your charges should depend on the kilometer you traveled or the fuel used or the quantity of the goods taken. But in Indian logistics, it generally depends on the face of the customer or the mood of the drivers. Lack of trust on the available local carriers, proper invoice is not raised, and no real-time and location updates. Technology we'll use will be website, mobile app and calls, and payment through credit card, e-wallet and cash. Our unique selling proposition will provide instant hassle-free bookings, real-time updates, and delivery within the stipulated time. Our strength. We are into a fixed pricing model. So as I said, there will be no bargaining. We want to carry efficient business, and also our model will have a social impact by giving decent earning to the fleet owners. Our customer segmentation will target the wholesalers, resellers, consumers of all types of goods, and among them the managers at the selling point and the businessmen selling goods. Our plan is approved by various businessmen in different organizations like CII Siliguri. It's a day-to-day problem, and almost every seller book a carrier and buy loads commit to relieve them from their harassment. Customer validation, 92% of the people responded yes, they liked our plan. 6% weren't sure and 2% didn't like it. Our capital investment will be 12 lakhs. Our revenue model will incur a loss of around 1.6 lakhs in the first year, and from second year, we are into profits. This is our statement of first year. We are incurring a loss of 1.6. Now I give to Vivek.
Thank you. So I start with stages of development. Our plan is validated by various business owners. We have shortlisted the web designers and app developers for our plan. We are now making a directory of different commercial vehicles in our city. Our next step will be setting up a price, keeping the competitiveness and the expenses of the market in mind. our competition analysis, we have only two competitors in the market. One is the Carriers, which is based only in Bangalore, and its basic ideology is only relocating. But Movo.com, it is based in Delhi and the NCRs. They deal with all type of logistics, and here we are, the third one, buy loads, the revolution. Our scaling up plan. We will check the strength. We'll start our POC in Siliguri as it is our strength. Then we will go for different towns and cities of a state. And then we'll be moving on to different states of a country. We have also got some suggestions for courier service and relocating helpers for our scaling plan. This is our in-short business plan. As you see, the first one, we stood first in the regional business plan competition, and the second one, we stood fourth at the CIIYI Entrepreneurship Summit, Bengaluru. Once we pitched our plan to Srimana Mitra, who is an incubator from Silicon Valley, and she found out our plan to be very energetic and dynamic. Team buy loads, we were at the esteemed columns of the local daily of our city.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
What on the field work have you done till date? These are all plans. These are all researches. Have you done actually anything very tangent that has given you the feedback that this is going to work? Because we have actually heard at least 20-25 ideas which are very similar to this. How are you different?
I would like
Already several people are already doing it.
Okay, I'd like my partner to answer this question for you.
So our plan is still at the PPT level only. Like we have not come on roads till now.
Thank you so much, friend. Thank you.
Team Byloads, do you have anything else to say? Because your time is still running. So if you want to justify yourself, if you have anything else. No? Jury members, anything else to ask them? Okay. All right. Well, we come to the end of the business plan competition for NASSCOM eSummit 2016. Well, we've witnessed 5 pretty interesting teams. And now it's time for the jury members to decide who is going to be the winner for this year. All right, so now it's the moment of truth. We've had the discussions. The jury members have given us all the results. And well, I think you should stay on stage till I call out the results. You're all here. And of course, I'd like to call them up on stage to present the checks as I announce. So, all right. So, are you guys nervous? Are you nervous at all? All right. For second runners-up, we have team. Any guesses? Any word from the audience? Any favorites? Nothing. All right. So second runners-up, we have team Byload. So that's essentially third. So can we have the jury members to please present the check to team Byloads? That's a check for rupees 10,000. Second runners-up, team Byload. That's from Inspiria Knowledge Campus, Siliguri. Let's have all the pictures. Please give them a huge round of applause, and let's hope you build on the presentation and do something great with it. All right, moving on. First runners-up. Again, I can see very nervous faces. They're looking at me and they're going, okay, don't be so scared. Any guesses? All right, I heard something, but well, the second place, first runners-up, goes to Do Hobby. The man who is bubbling with all the energy and needs to calm down a little bit. So that's Team Do Hobby from College of Engineering and Management, Kolaghat, again with a check of rupees 15,000. Congratulations, Team Do Hobby. And please do continue with your venture. All right, now it's time for the winner. The the winner of the business plan competition this year for NASSCOM eSummit 2016. Now this time I need some more noise and some more energy from you. Okay, I heard a lot of names, but well, the winners are Team Upcart from Inspiria Knowledge Campus, Siliguri. Let's give them a huge round of applause. And that's the jury members presenting a check of rupees 25,000. Team Upcart from Inspiria Knowledge Campus, Siliguri. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all of the teams. And not to worry, all the teams participants will be getting their individual certificates backstage. So please do collect those. And these are our winners. Well, in third place, we had Team Byloads. And second place, Do Hobby. And first place winners, we have Team Upcart. So huge round of applause. And this was a pretty inspiring and interesting session. And we'll be, taking a little break.